All right, free agency's coming around, and I figured, hey, let's make a TikTok after 2 fucking months, because, I'm going to be inconsistent, and I don't give a shit. I got shit I want to do. But, for this, I'm only going to talk about the top few players from each position, because I don't feel like fucking making one for every fucking team again, because that was a lot of me being fucking bored. So for this one, I'm just going to talk about the top 2 or 3 guys from each position. And I'm also going to say everyone ends up on a different team because that's a lot more fun. So obviously we're going to start off with quarterbacks because that's the only one people care about. All right, we're going to start with Kirk Thuggins, Kirk O'Chains, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Kirk Cousins, the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. I said, literally 10 fucking times ago, I'm saying everyone ends up on a different team, but let's be honest, he's going to stay in Minnesota probably. But this is assuming he leaves. And only team I could see him going to is a team that has way too much fucking money and is going to draft a quarterback this draft because he's going to be a really good fucking coach for that player, I guess, in my opinion. He's one of the better quarterbacks. He's one of the older ones. He has a lot of fucking knowledge when it comes to that position. So I'm going to Washington. Washington has the number 2 overall pick. They're definitely going to draft the fucking quarterback. You can grab Kirk for not super insane deal, but at least a decent one, and just fucking have him coach the next guy, honestly. Next up is Baker. Baker's a weird situation because he did lead them to a playoff win against a team that collapsed harder than, the towers on 9/11. So, where do we take Baker? Now, Mike Evans did resign, so it makes a lot of sense for him to stay in Tampa, and let's be honest, he probably will. But assuming that he moves, I have 2 teams. And one only works if Kirk does leave because it is Minnesota. Minnesota wants a quarterback, and he's young. He's got the arm. He's a playmaker, and he's a quarterback that can actually run. And the last time they had a quarterback that could run, Randall Cunningham was still doing pretty well. So I'm going to say him. And could Warren Moon run? Yeah, kind of. Sorry, sidetracked a little. I have him going to Minnesota or, hear me out, New England. New England has the money. New England says they want to buy some people, which sounds a lot like something we heard back in the 1800s, but still. The guy's pretty good. I'm just saying, as long as they don't overpay him, I think they'll be fine. And honestly, he is worth it. He is pretty fucking good. And I think it would fit there as long as they get no line. So,